It's good to see you. This is Esther at Stampin' Star Creations with the Christmas Stampathon 2020, which can be found over on Facebook as a challenge. So this month is to create a bag or a box. So let's see how we get on. These are the colours I'll be using today: Cherry Cobbler, Real Red, Cajun Craze, Evening Evergreen, Old Olive and Soft Succulent. And the stamp sets I've chosen: Boughs and Blossoms and Artistically Inked. So I'm going to play some music over this because I'm just going to be stamping on this designer series paper. This is the Blessings of Home designer series paper, and it's quite self-explanatory, so I'm going to let you watch it. I'm basically going to stamp along the middle section because this is going to be cut in half to create my two bags. So now that's all complete, I'm cutting it down the middle, and that's 6 inches, and then the design is going to lay along the top of the bag. So I'm folding it over, leaving myself a flap on the right side, and then just creasing that down, and you can use your bone folder to help just make sure those creases are really in there. Then folding that flap and again creasing that down and burnishing it with the bone folder. And this just creates the lip where we are going to add some tear and tape. It's up to you which adhesive you use, but I just thought that this would be thinner and but easier to control laying this down. So we're tucking the flap underneath so that the top part can stick on top of it. Next we want to lift up a flap along the bottom, which is the whole piece of cards, which is doubled now, and we want to give that a crease as well. Now I'm not giving any measurements because it's a bit of a no measure, but it's about 1¼ to 1½ inches from the bottom. Then taking the corner and creating a triangle with that corner, and then just creasing everything as I go. And then the same with the other corner, tucking it down to meet the base. So then we're going to lift up the corners and then open the bag at the bottom that we've just creased. And then you want to flatten out those two sides. So you've got two larger triangles on either side. I'm really sorry if you can hear my washing machine, it's very noisy. I thought I'd close the door on it. I think I have, but it's still noisy. And then we're taking the bottom half and we're just crossing over that centre line. Okay, crossing over that centre line and giving that a nice crease. Then take the top flap and we're bringing that down over the bottom half. Now the way that I looked at it is to look at your sides, and you want to kind of create yourself a bit of a diamond shape. I felt that helped visuals to know kind of where to put things. So bearing in mind you want to give yourself enough space to put some tape on it to stick that down. So just creasing that again, making sure it's nice and flat. And then I'm going to come in again with my tear and tape to stick this down. So that top flap then folds over and comes and sticks to the bottom half. Then with the side bits, I'm just going to crease it up until where I'm just holding my ruler there. Okay, so you're bending the whole of the side bit and creasing that, and then sticking down, not sticking down, creasing it down. So you're kind of meeting it to where that triangle shape was, or the diamond shape. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully, because it's a visual thing, you can see it and you know what I'm on about. And then you want to do the same on the other side as well. It's really important to get those creases in because it helps the bag to be able to stay where you want it to go. You're encouraging the paper to go where you want it to go and breaking up those fibres. Then open the side flaps and the bottom flap. And now you can stick your hand in to open up your bag. Hopefully by now you all have a bag. And then we're going to just crease it to where we want it to. So we want to bend in those centre lines and just enhance the two lines on the side, and then just crease at the base to make sure that it will stand up. And the same on the other side. Kind of pinch that centre line inwards and then crease either side. How cute is that? It's a lovely 6-inch paper bag. I'm not sure what the measurement, the finished measurement is. I should let you know, shouldn't I? So there's the bag, but I wanted to just add a bit more and finish it. Oh, here we go. I measure it for you. How kind. For about, what's that? I'm going too fast. 4 and something inches. Sorry, totally missed that. Okay, cutting down a bit of evening evergreen because I want to create a couple of borders on the bag. So cutting 1 inch by whatever the width of the bag is, and then creasing it at 1/2 inch. So then you've got this fold, and it also just helps to reinforce the bag as well as looking pretty. It just reinforces the top half of the bag. So that's going to sit on the top like that. You don't have to be too precise, just something that's close enough, in my opinion, that will just slide over the top. And as you can see, it just